Revision of mensuration. Area. Area is the region enclosed by the closed figure. Trapezium. Trapezium is a quadrilateral with one pair of opposite sides parallel. A and B are the lengths of the two parallel sides. H is the perpendicular distance between the two parallel sides. To calculate the area of a trapezium, the formula is h by 2 into sum of the parallel sides. Rhombus. This is the figure of a rhombus. D1 is the length of one diagonal. D2 is the length of the other diagonal. To calculate the area of rhombus, the formula is half into a product of length of the two diagonals. Surface area. Surface area is the sum of the area of all its faces. L is the length of the cuboid, B is the breadth of the cuboid, H is the height of the cuboid. To calculate the surface area or the total surface area of a cuboid, the formula is twice of LB plus BH plus HL. Lateral surface area or the area of the four walls, that is equals to twice of H in brackets L plus B. Cube. Cube, this is a figure of a cube. A is the length of each edge. Surface area formula or the total surface area formula is 6A square. Lateral surface area or the area of the four walls, the formula is 4A square. Cylinder. H is the height of the cylinder. R is the radius of the circle. These two circles are congruent. Surface area, the formula is 2 pi r in brackets r plus h. Curved surface area, the formula is 2 pi r h. Value of pi is 3.14 or 22 by 7. Perimeter. Perimeter is the distance covered on the boundary when you go around the figure once. So let us take this question. The shape of a garden is rectangular in the middle and semicircular at the ends. Find the area and perimeter of this garden. So you need to find out the perimeter and area of this garden. So let us first find out the perimeter. So perimeter means you have to go on the boundary once. So this you have to cover, this distance you have to cover, and this distance. So the diameter of this semicircle is 7 meters and the diameter of this semicircle is 7 meters. We need to find out the length of this rectangle. So to find out this length from this total distance 20, we need to subtract this radius distance. So that will give you the length of this rectangle. So let us write it down. So length of this rectangle here is 20 minus this is 7 by 2 because radius is half of the diameter. So that is 7 by 2 and here also it is 7 by 2. So how much is this? You get here 20 minus 7 because it is twice of 7 by 2. So 20 minus 7 is equals to 13. So 13 meter is this length. Now let us find out the perimeter. The perimeter here is this distance pi r plus L plus pi r again plus L. So you have gone on the boundary once. Pi r plus pi r is 2 pi r. L plus L is 2L. Let us now substitute the values. So 2 pi value I am going to take it as 22 by 7. Diameter is 7. So radius is 7 by 2 plus 2 into L you calculated as 13. So let us cancel this 7 and 7. 2 and this 22 you will get 11. So here you have in numerator 2 and 11 that is 22 and 13 into 2 is 26. So plus 26. So the perimeter of this is 48 meters. Let us now calculate the area of this garden. To calculate the area of this garden, you need to calculate the area of these two semicircles and the area of this rectangle. The area of these two semicircles, if you combine, you get a circle whose diameter is 7 meters. So let us calculate the area of this garden. So the area of this garden is area of the two semicircles. Together when you put it, you get it pi r square, that is area of the circle, plus area of this rectangle, that is length into breadth. Pi I am going to take it as 22 by 7. Radius is half of the diameter, that is 7 by 2. This is whole square, that means 7 by 2 into 7 by 2 plus length you calculated here as 13 into breadth, that is nothing but the diameter. So here it is 7. So you can cancel this 7 and you can cancel this 2 with 22. So you get 11. 11 into 7 is 77 upon 2. 13 into 7 is 91. So here you have to take the LCM and solve it. So let us write it down, or you can cancel this. So let us cancel it out. So you can cancel 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6, 2 eights are 16, 2 fives are 10. So you get here 38.5. So 38.5 plus 91. So you get here 0.5. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. So this is 129.5 meter square is the area of this garden. Now let us take this question. Length of the fence of a trapezium shaped field ABCD is 120 meters. If BC is 48 meters, CD is 17 meters and AD is 40 meters, find the area of this field. Side AB is perpendicular to the parallel sides AD and BC. So you need to find out the area of this trapezium shaped field. What is the formula for area of a trapezium? Formula is h by 2 into sum of the parallel sides. So here the parallel sides have been given to you. You just need to find out the height. So to find out the height, we have to use the perimeter concept here. So we are going to frame a linear equation here. So to find out height, that is your AB, from perimeter you need to subtract the remaining distance. So you get AB. So 120 minus 48 plus 17 plus 40. So 120 minus 7 plus 8, 15. Carry over 1. 4 plus 1, 5. 6 plus 4, 10. So 120 minus 105. So that is equals to 15 meters. So you got the height as well. Now you can easily calculate the area of this trapezium shaped field. Let us just substitute the values here. So height is 15 by 2. Parallel sides are 48 and 40. So let us add it up now. So this is 15 by 2. You have 8 in the units place and 8 in the tens place. You can cancel 2 and 88. So you get 44. So you need to multiply 44 into 15. So let us multiply 44 into 15. 5 4s are 20. Carry over 2 plus 2 is 22 into 44 here. 4 and 4. This is 0, 6 and 6. So you get here 660 meters square. Area of a general quadrilateral. To understand this concept, let us take this question. The diagonal of a quadrilateral shaped field is 24 meters and the perpendicular dropped on it from the remaining opposite vertices are 8 meters and 13 meters. Find the area of the field. So you need to find out the area of this quadrilateral shaped field. So here you can see this diagonal is joined. So it divides the quadrilateral to two triangles. So if you find out the area of this triangle and this triangle and add these two areas, you get the area of this quadrilateral. So let us use that and find out the area of this quadrilateral shaped field. So area of the field is area of this triangle, that is half into base, here is this diagonal 24 into height, this 13 plus half into base, this diagonal, and the corresponding height here is 8. You can cancel this 2 and 24, so you get 12 here. Similarly, here you can cancel it. So now let us write it down. So here you are left with 12 into 13 plus 12 into 8. So from these two you can take 12 common or you can multiply and do it. I am going to take 12 common. So here you get 13 and here you get 8. So 12, 13 plus 8 is 21. So now you need to multiply 21 into 12. So when you multiply it here, what do you get? 252 meters square. The area is 252 meters square. Now let us take this question. Find the area of a rhombus whose side is 5 centimeter and whose altitude is 4.8 centimeters. If one of its diagonal is 8 centimeter long, find the length of the other diagonal. So in this question they have given you the rhombus whose side is 5 centimeters and the corresponding altitude is 4.8 centimeters. The length of the one diagonal is given. You need to find out the length of the other diagonal. So there is a formula to calculate the area of the rhombus. What is the formula? The formula is half into product of lengths of the two diagonals. So here length of one diagonal is given. Other diagonal you need to find out. Area is also not given in the question. So first you need to find out the area. You know that rhombus is a special parallelogram and the formula to calculate the area of a parallelogram is base into height. So what is the base given to you here? 5 centimeters. And the corresponding altitude is 4.8 centimeters. Now let us multiply. 5 into 8 is 40, carry over 4, 5 4 is 20, 24. Decimal point after 1 digit. So 24 centimeter square is the area of this rhombus. Now you can put it here and calculate the other diagonal. So I am going to put the area here as 24 is equals to half. Length of one diagonal they have given you as 8 centimeters and the other diagonal length you have to find it out. So I am going to cancel 2 and 8 now. So you get here 4. So what do you get here? 4d2. And here what do you get? 24. I am going to interchange fully left hand side and right hand side. So right hand side I am bringing it here. That is 4d2 and 24 I am taking to the right hand side. So now you need to find out d2. So d2 is equals to 24 divided by 4. That is equals to 6 centimeters. So the length of the other diagonal is 6 centimeters. Now let us take this question. An aquarium is in the form of a cuboid whose external measures are 80 centimeter into 30 centimeter into 40 centimeters. The base, side faces and back face are to be covered with a colored paper. Find the area of the paper needed. So here in this question they have given you the aquarium. The shape of this aquarium is a cuboid. The dimensions of the cuboid, it is given as 80 into 30 into 40. That means this is length into breadth into height respectively here. So let us write down. Your length here is 80 centimeters, breadth is 30 centimeters and the height is 40 centimeters. So you need to find out the area of the colored paper needed to cover the base, the two side faces and the back. So let us find out the area of the colored paper. So first find out the area of the base, that is length into breadth. Side faces, breadth into height. So 2bh. And the back face, length into height. Now let us substitute the values. So length here is given to you as 80, breadth is 30 plus 2. Breadth is 30, height is 40 plus length is 80 and height is 40. So 8 into 3 is 24 and these two zeros. 3 into 2 is 6, 6 into 4 is 24, and these two zeros. 8 fours are 32 and the two zeros. So let us add it. So you have got two zeros. 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Carry over 1. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8. So this is 8,000 centimeters square area of the colored paper needed to cover the base, the two side faces and the back. Now let us take this question. The total surface area of a cube is 216 centimeters square. Find the length of each side. So here the shape given to you is cube and the total surface area of the cube is 216 centimeters square. You need to find out the length of each side. To find out the length of each side, we are going to use the formula of total surface area of a cube. So let us write it down here. Total surface area of a cube formula is 6a square. Now let us substitute the value. Total surface area is 216, 6a square. A is the length of each side. You need to find out the value of a. So here a square is equals to 216 divided by 6. So a square is equals to 216 divided by 6. Let us cancel this with 6. So 6 3s are 18, 6 6 are 36. So a square is 36. So you have to take the square root on both the sides. When you take the square root on both the sides, you get the value of a as 6. Unit is centimeters. So the length of each side is 6 centimeters. Now let us take this question. Find the height of a cylinder whose radius is 7 centimeter and the total surface area is 968 centimeters square. So here the shape given to you is a cylinder whose total surface area is 968 and radius is 7 centimeters. You need to find out the height. So for this, you need to use the formula of total surface area of a cylinder and frame a linear equation and find out the value of height. So let us write down the total surface area formula for a cylinder is 2 pi in r in brackets r plus h. So 2 into pi value is 22 upon 7. Radius is 7. Radius is 7. Height you need to find out. Total surface area they have given you is 968. So you can cancel here 7 and 7. So 2 into 22 is 44. So 44 into 7 plus h, that is equals to 968. So when you cross multiply, that will come in the denominator. So 968 divided by 44. So you can cancel both numerator and denominator by 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 ones are 4. 4 twos are 8, 4 fours are 16 and 4 twos are 8. Now you can cancel both numerator and denominator by 11. 11 twos are 22, 11 twos are 22. So height is 7. When you take it to the other side, you get 22 plus will become minus 7. So 22 minus 7 is 15 and unit is centimeters. So height of the cylinder is 15 centimeter. Now let us take this question. The lateral surface area of a hollow cylinder is 4224 centimeters square. It is cut along its height and formed a rectangular sheet of width 33 centimeter. Find the perimeter of the rectangular sheet. So the question here is telling you that there is a hollow cylinder. It is cut along its height. When you cut it along its height and open it, you get a rectangular sheet. When you cut it like this and open it, the height of the cylinder will come here. The height of the cylinder is here. And the circumference, see, you are cutting it and opening it. So this, the circumference will come here. So circumference of the cylinder is here. So for this rectangular sheet, they have given you the width as 33 centimeters. And this circumference of the cylinder is the length of this rectangle. So you need to find out the perimeter of this rectangle. So breadth is given to you. You need to find out the length of this rectangle. To find out this length, we are going to use the formula here, which is given to you as lateral surface area as 4224. So we'll frame a linear equation and calculate the value of this length. So lateral surface area formula for a cylinder is, lateral surface area is 2 pi r h, and lateral surface is 4224, and 2 pi r into h is given to you as 33. So 2 pi r is the circumference, which is the length of this rectangle. So what is 2 pi r? 4224 divided by 33. So 2 pi r is equals to 4224 divided by 33. So we can cancel it by 3. So what do you get? 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3. You cancel it here. 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12, and 3 eights are 24. Now you can cancel it by 11. So 11 ones are 11. Here you will get 11 ones are 11, and the remainder is 3. So 11 twos are 22, and 11 eights are 88. So circumference you got it as 128, which is the length of the rectangle. So length of the rectangle you got it as 128 centimeters. So perimeter formula for a rectangle is twice of length plus breadth. Length you calculated it as 128. Breadth is 33. So let us add it. 2 into 8 plus 3 is 11. Carry over 1. 3 plus 3 is 6 and 1. So it is 2 into 161. So 2 into 1 is 2. 6 into 2 is 12. Carry over 1, 2 ones are 2 and 1, 3. So 322 centimeter is the perimeter of this rectangle. Volume. Volume refers to the space occupied by an object. So volume formula for a cuboid is base area into the height. Base area is length into breadth. Height. So the volume formula is LBH. Cube is a special cuboid where length, breadth and height all three are same. So if you substitute here, it is L into L into L. So volume of a cube is L cube. Cylinder, base area into height gives you the volume. Base area is a circle there. So base area pi r square into h is your height. So the volume of a cylinder is pi r square. Now let us take this question. A room has the dimensions 10 meters into 6 meters into 8 meters. How many boxes of dimensions 1.5 meters, 2 meters and 0.5 meters can fit in the room? So here in the question they have given you one room. Inside that room you have to keep the boxes. When you keep the box in a room, it is going to occupy some space. That means it is going to occupy some volume. If you keep some more boxes, then it is going to occupy more volume. So like that you have to keep putting the boxes inside that room and you can fill the whole room with the boxes. So what you have to do to find out the number of boxes? If you divide the volume of the whole room by the volume of one box, then you will be able to find out how many boxes can be kept inside that room. From the dimensions you can clearly make out both the room and the boxes, they are cuboids. So let us find out the number of boxes which you can keep inside the room. So number of boxes, volume of the room divided by volume of one box. So volume of a room, since it's a cuboid, volume is length into breadth into height. So they have given to length, breadth and height. So 10 into 6 into 8 upon volume of the box. That means it's again cuboid, so length into breadth into height. So 1.5 into 2 into 0.5, all are in meters. So you can multiply now. 6 into 8 is 48, into 10 is 480, upon 5 into 2 is 10, and this decimal point is there, so you get only 1. So here you have 1.5. Now you have to convert the decimal number into a whole number. So you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 10. So what do you get here? You get 4800 upon 15. Now you can cancel here with 15. So this goes with 1, this goes with 3, then this goes with 2 and 0. So there are 320 boxes in the room. If each edge of a cube is doubled, how many times will its volume be increased? So it says you need to find out the volume, how many times it will become if you double the each edge of a cube. So let us assume, let each edge of the cube be A. Let each edge of a cube be A. So how much will be the volume? Therefore, volume formula for a cube is L cube. Here L is A. So that means it is A cube. This is the volume when the edge is A. Now it says the edge is doubled. That means it becomes 2A. So how much will be the volume then? V2. It will be edge cube. So this is 2A whole cube. What do you get here? 8A cube. It says how many times will its volume increase. That means you have to compare the present volume with the initial volume. So initial is V1. How many times it is? That means you have to compare by division method. So it is V2 by V1 because you have to compare with respect to the original volume. So your V2 is 8A cube and initially you have A cube. So this will be cancelled. So how many times it is? 8 times. So current volume is 8 times the original volume. Now let us take this question. The radius and the height of a cylinder are in the ratio 5:7 and its volume is 550 centimeter cube. Find the surface area of the cylinder. So here you need to find out the surface area of the cylinder. To find out the surface area of the cylinder, you should know the radius and the height. So here they have given you the ratio of radius is to height is 5:7. But you need to find out exactly how much is radius and height. They have given you here the volume is 550 centimeter cube. So we are going to use the formula for volume of a cylinder and find out the radius and the height. So let us find it out. So let us first assume the radius and the height of the cylinder be, let 5x and 7x. Let the radius and height of the cylinder be 5x is your radius and 7x is your height. So volume formula, what is the volume formula for a cylinder? It is pi r square h. Let us now substitute the values. Pi is 22 by 7 and radius is 5x whole square into h is 7x. So what do you get here? You can cancel this 7 and the 7 here, denominator 7 and this you get cancel it. So what do you get here? 5 square is 25 and so here you get 22 into 25. Here what do you get? X square into x. When the bases are same, powers will be added up. Here the volume that they have given you is 550. So x cube is equals to 550 divided by this number. So x cube is equals to 550 divided by 22 into 25. So now let us divide both numerator and denominator by 25. So you cancel this by 25. Here 25 2s are 50 and 25 2s are 50. You can cancel this 22 and this 22. So what you get here? You get x cube as 1. That means you have to take the cube root on both the sides. Cube root of 1 is 1. So value of x you got it as 1. So radius is how much? Radius is 5x. So radius you got it as 5. And height is 7x. So x is 1. So height is 7. So you got the value of radius and the height. Now you can calculate the surface area or the total surface area of the cylinder. So total surface area of the cylinder formula is 2 pi r in brackets r plus h. So now let us substitute the values. 2 into 22 upon 7 is your pi. Radius you got it as 5 in brackets 5 plus 7. So here what do you get? 5 into 2 is 10. 10 into 22 is 220. 5 plus 7 is 12. So here you get 7. So let us multiply 22 into 12. How much do you get? 22 you have to multiply by 12. So 2 2s are 4. So what do you get here? 264. So in numerator you get 264 and this one 0 is also there. You need to divide this by 7. So let us divide this by 7. 7 1 is 7. 7 3 is 21. Then it goes by 7. Then again it goes by 7. Then one decimal point. Then 1 and 4. I have found out up to 2 decimal places. So the total surface area is 377.14 centimeter square.